All right, so what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy, and today I wanted to give you guys my thoughts on this brand new infected bioweapon uniform for Abomination. This thing has him out here looking like Bane from DC, and I gotta say, I absolutely love it. I was wondering what this guy's first uniform in this game was gonna look like, because this is his first uniform, and I gotta say they did a stellar job. I really like it. So another zombie slash Halloween uniform. I'm here for it. I don't think we're gonna see any more this year, but moving forward, I'm guessing every October we're gonna see anywhere from 4 to 6 new zombie uniforms. And I'm excited to see what Zombie Hulk, Zombie Wolverine, Zombie Iron Man, and the works. I'm excited to see what they're gonna look like, okay? However, in terms of Abomination and the fact that he is a character that is extremely hard to come by if you are free to play, yes, you can get him for free in Dimension missions. Let me just show you right here. Every day, if you get access to this chest, you have a chance of pulling this guy. It's a very, very low chance, but he is in here. Okay, this circle of death. Anyways, right here, he is in here, but it may take you one chest or it may take you 300 chests. Like seriously, it could take you a year or two. I have them on my free-to-play account, but it did take me quite some time. However, keep in mind that Abomination is only a support character right now for the Hulks, and they are in a very, very small category. Let me show you their ability tag, which is Gamma Radiation. This one right here at the bottom. Only 6 characters in this game currently can use this guy's tier 2 passive, which they are buffing and changing slightly in this new uniform. It went from 40%, let me show you, to 60%, which is a very good, well, 45 to 60, so 15%. Honestly, I think they should have gone further considering it's such a niche support. It can only buff 6 characters, and let's be real, only one of them is useful right now. Sure, in the future, Red Hulk might get a tier 3 or an awakening, quickly followed by a tier 4, and then he might actually become good. Or She-Hulk might get a tier 4 and she might become good. But even then, 3 out of 6 characters that he's buffing being good, honestly, not enough for a uniform that's gonna run you 1700 crystals, 1700 plus. Not to mention the character is super rare, and if you want to get access to him without RNG, you have to then go and spend crystals because he's a Danger Room character, and Danger Room is gone, presumably never to return. So if you want to get access to him, you have to actually go to the store and buy him for, I believe it's 2500 crystals. I can't see it on my account because I already have them, and once you have characters, they don't show you what they cost anymore. So if you go to the character section right here, just like Emma Frost and the likes, he's going to be here if you don't have him. So keep in mind, over 3000 plus crystals to buff 6 characters, I don't think it's a good trade-off when you're only getting 15% more damage to super villains and superheroes. And truthfully speaking, you're primarily using it for the super villain effect. Honestly, I think they should have made his uniform bonus also apply to the Hulks instead of just himself, because even though he has some really cool animations right now, and I am going to try him out as a standalone character, he's primarily going to be a support for the majority of players. And I don't think his support is good enough for most people. Now, if you're a high-end ABX, ABL player that's primarily using Hulk, then yes, sure, you're gonna buy him, but you were gonna buy him no matter what, because you are probably a mega whale and you just buy every uniform, especially when you consider that this one is a seasonal. So once it's gone until next year, unless something is bugged with it and then they return it shortly like they did with Black Bolt. But more than likely, you're not going to see what happened with Black Bolt happen ever again. In my opinion, I think this uniform is hit or miss. I think they should have gone a lot further. They should have made the uniform bonus also apply to the Hulks, and maybe they should have tossed in, I don't know, I frame ignored all of the Hulks as a part of one of his passives here, because truthfully speaking, with such a niche support affecting only 6 characters in the game, you want to make the buff so ridiculously OP that people feel like, yeah, I'm gonna get insane value out of it, even though it's not as diverse as somebody like I don't know, Valkyrie or Shuri that can apply it to everyone. Just take that into consideration, okay? Sure, Valkyrie is another character that you have to spend crystals for, and then you have to buy a uniform, but her uniform is available all the time. Bro, look at hers. You know what I'm saying? It's only a little bit weaker offensively than Abomination, and it applies to every single character in the game: hero, villain, Hulk, not Hulk. So like it realistically, in my opinion, blows my mind why they didn't go a little bit further with the uniform. Again, I really like the animations. I think some people are going to play with them maybe for a couple days, and then after that he's just going to become a support character that just gets used to buff Hulk, and that's it pretty much forever. Like, first skill, usually most first skills I don't care for, but I really like the fact that he just freaking punches these guys in the face and then just gasses them out with this freaking insane tank of gas that he has on his body. Another complaint that I kind of want to have, I kind of want to voice, is that they probably could have made him a poison damage character, since he's walking around with a whole bunch of gamma poison on his back, bro. The second skill is okay. It's an iframe ignore. Sorry, it's an iframe attack, not iframe ignore. I wish he had iframe ignore. He doesn't. The third skill gives him damage accumulation, which he already did. The fourth skill is really, really cool. Like, it creates a gamma swamp that then explodes. You can delay cancel this as soon as he puts his... Actually, I think he might be able to insta cancel it. Let me just double check. No, you have to delay cancel it. Okay. For a second there, I canceled it so quickly that I thought it might still spawn, but no. And then his fifth skill, you can instantly cancel. It makes him big as fuck, and then he walks around with a whole bunch of gamma poison. It's so cool. So his rotation is probably gonna look something like 3 insta cancel, 4 delay cancel, and then proc on 5. Or you could go something like 4 delay, 5 insta, and then use 3. The 3 has the accumulation on it, so you could do something like that, right? So for the 6th skill, I would probably go 4 delay, 5 insta, 3, and then just proc on 6. 6 looks like it's a combination of 3 and 5, which kind of seems lazy, right? Because if you look at the 5th skill, he roars at the end, right? And then if you look at the 3rd skill, it's just a whole bunch of smashing. And then if you look at the tier 3, it looks like he does a Hulk slap, then he smashes, and then he roars, right? So it looks like they took the 3rd skill, add a Hulk, the signature Hulk slap or smash or whatever, or the Hulk thunderclap, whatever you want to call it, and then combine them two together to make his tier 3. Either way, he's primarily going to be a support that gives your Hulk 15% more damage. Is that worth it for you? You let me know in the comments, but I'm going to show you guys what it looks like when I compare these two uniforms. If you are buying it and you're free to play, you don't need to get the uniform to Mythic. You just buffing Hulk and you don't need him at Mythic. But these are the options if you wanted to see it. So we got Mystique in here, which is okay, I guess. Not really. Angela is in here. We got King Thanos, which is very, very good. Got Kamala, that's okay. And then we got Electro, so not really great options. Thanos being there is the only one that's, I would say, that's like top meta. All right, let's see what the damage looks like with Abomination support in this new uniform. Like I said, I'm expecting like a 15% difference, whatever that equates to in seconds. I don't expect more than like 10, 12 seconds difference between the two. Okay, I'm gonna try and there we go. Really? I was trying to skip the case, but unfortunately, that was not the case. Okay. Alright, so it looks like it's about 45 seconds to get through the first phase with the new Abomination uniform. Keep that in mind, keep that in mind. Okay, let him drop down first, then I know I'm not using Ghost Rider, so y'all gonna give me flag because you're not using the best support for Hulk. Yeah, I know. This ain't about that. Alright. Let's get up here. This guy pushing my Hulk back. Come over here. I was kind of hoping I would be able to skip this phase. Nope. Well, technically I could if I just wasted the tier 3 there, but I'm not gonna. Okay. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Come on. Get your bum ass down here. I'm curious to see what they're gonna do for Null when he gets his uniform. Because I'm assuming he's gonna be what we end the year with. But I could be wrong. And 251, okay. Let's see what Abomination does. Alright, so Naked Abomination. This one does offer you chain hit damage instead of ignore dodge. Let's see if that makes a big difference. Okay, I would like to skip this cage here, so we're gonna try and use the, there we go. So we skipped one of the cages. Doesn't look like it's gonna be a big difference. We saw a few seconds there, and that was with me skipping one of the cages. So. Okay. Stop pushing me, dog. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. Alright, buddy. My rage proc is a little off, but there's not really much I can do about it. I'm not really seeing that big of a difference. Maybe it's because this boss is like so weak. I'll try against another boss. Maybe like Kang or something. Let's see. It's like I'm not seeing that big of a difference, but can't be killed though. There we go. Hulk just got too much HP. That's another thing they could have considered for Abomination, offering all the Hulks more HP because he has more gamma on him. You know what I'm saying? He gamified him, gave him more HP, make him tankier. So yeah, this one was a little slower. It's like 7 seconds slower from 209 to 216. All right, so we're just gonna see how much damage we can do in about, I would say 90 seconds. That's a good amount of time to see a couple rotations with the tier 3 and tier 4. I'm sure some of you guys are wondering why I'm not using strikers that give us extra damage, and the truth is I just don't really care about the role that the strikers are playing right now. I'm just trying to see Abomination's role in this. I'm pretty sure these guys can't kill me, so I'm not even gonna bother. Actually, they could have killed me, you know? If I didn't move for one of them, okay. Oh, even Null can, sorry, not Null, but even freaking, Kang could possibly kill me. Not one shot, but like, damn, bro. I need more HP on my cards, dog. I'm gonna see if I can tank this motherfucker. Oof. Barely, boy. Alright, I'll leave it here. So 343 to get Null to the second phase. Good to know. Let me see what the damage looks like now that we all gammaed out. I'm not seeing the bars flying or nothing crazy like that, but I wasn't really expecting it with 15%. Okay, I gotta move. Doesn't look crazy. Don't think he will be able to kill me right here. Yeah, so I got caught up by the blade twister, but if I didn't, it would have been a little bit faster. So it looks like it's about 10-15 seconds difference. And as you go higher in World Boss Legend, that equates to a lot more damage. So that's actually a pretty good assessment of what's going on here. So it's actually a good upgrade for him as a support. However, because of how niche the support factor is, I don't know if that's enough for most people. Like I said, if you're a ABL top score chaser, then yeah, this is definitely gonna equate to, in my opinion, at least 750,000 to 1,000,000 points, and that might be enough for you. Now, do keep in mind that he does have a support artifact that gives 25% all attack and 10% more HP. The HP is exactly what you need for Hulk. So again, he's here to make Hulk do more damage, and that's exactly what is going to happen if you get the artifact and the new uniform. But again, it's just such a niche support that I can't really say that this one, even though it's a seasonal and it's going to be gone for a year, that you absolutely have to buy. It just really comes down to, again, if you play ABX and ABL religiously and you want to get the highest score possible with the Hulk. That's what it comes down to. I'm out. Peace.